Bam.
Yeah.
Bah, 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 bah. I
Yeah,
don't know
we
why
gotta
all of
get
a sudden. I don't know why all of a sudden that shit came into my head like that.
hey, we gotta get us a theme song. That's all we gotta do. Gotta get us a theme song. We used to have one, but it was trash, so we got rid of it. Yeah. So, oh man, I didn't really have much of a topic, but yo, real talk. Welcome to the stream, y'all. If you're watching, you're watching us. Welcome,
So
welcome, welcome.
yeah, this hopefully we get some people in the Discord to come in and kind of introduce
Yeah.
yourselves to each other, you know,
Oh yeah, we're hoping for that. We're hoping for that.
get a
I'm kind
voice
of the
and
idea.
get a voice and a face to match the, the words that you see,
Yeah.
so if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome to. Link is open. And yeah, just come in and
That's
say
what we're
hey.
hoping for. That's what this whole episode was. We basically got us a group together. We got a couple people that want to join. This is basically would have been the first. Well, hopefully it will be, but this is basically going to be the first episode where we introduce some
Yeah.
people, introduce some of the crew, let everybody know, hey, we're
So
expanding. We're expanding,
yeah. Yeah.
pretty
So
much. But meanwhile, while we wait, hopefully we'll get somebody. But while we wait, I do want to mention something. Like I said last week, y'all saw me. I was distracted. Like I was, I was watching. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching the new season for Devil May Cry. Which I'm gonna say this, it was so fucking good. It was so good.
I just
It
started
was
watching
so
it.
good.
I literally just started watching it
I ain't gonna spoil nothing, but
like
I ain't
yesterday,
gonna spoil it. Yeah.
like around yesterday, yeah. And I started watching it, and then I was like, And Monday Night Raw came on, and I started watching that, and then I fell asleep.
But yes, this season was
Oh, but
hands
man, look,
down.
and during the recap, I forgot. I said, I forgot, how really good it was.
Yeah.
And then in the recap, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I know I liked it, but this shit was fire. I didn't know how I forgot how much I really
Yeah.
did like it.
This this season was really good. It was really incredible. Fight scenes great. I mean, they didn't really fix ladies cussing, but they kind of it wasn't as bad at least.
Right.
Um, yeah, like I said, the graphics was good. Which the reason why I want to talk about this season are because I know knowing you just started, I don't want to spoil it. But one of the things that people were mad about, they actually showed Virgil's like actual double trigger, and they were kind of mad at the design because it looks like an actual copy of Dante's, just blue. But
Ah,
like, well, he got the horns and all that, but
all right.
it was literally a copy. I'm like, bro, they're twins. They're even in the games, their forms were very similar,
Yeah.
just different schematic in the hair and the helmet and all that. That was it. Virgil had a tail. That was it. But it still looked good.
Mm-hmm.
We saw more onto what the Virgil was talking, Virgil's side, and we had some pretty heartfelt moments there. Moments that are actually going to make you cry if you're that emotional or whatever like that. You're going to cry most likely. We also had what was it? This one moment in the series that a lot of people are mad about. Again, I'm not going to spoil it, but it's something that many fans have been waiting for since DMC3. I'm not going to say what,
Okay.
but people have been waiting for that for a long time.
After I finish this season, we should do a Devil May Cry like review, like game
Yeah,
or series or whatever. You know what I mean?
yeah, we
Just
should
talk
do
about
that.
Devil May Cry. Have a Devil May Cry episode.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
because oh man, those are amazing games.
They are.
I love those games.
Besides two.
Mm,
Two was the only one that was bad. That was the only one.
but even then, it was all right.
Ah,
It, I mean, it was playable. I mean, technically, but
I mean,
I'm saying,
yeah. Story wise, it was. Eh, it
I
was.
mean, it was playable.
You know, gameplay. Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm,
Hey, you
it,
know.
look. I'm gonna say this.
Well, here's
Besides
the thing.
two,
I mean, if you're
DMC
not picky,
one.
I mean, if you're not really picky, I mean, two is good. If you're not picky, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh man, yeah. But yeah, this whole, I'm gonna say this. This season was really good. But the problem that I'm getting up that a lot of people bothered by is, of course, anytime something gets adapted, like a game, an anime, something like that, you're always gonna have those
There's,
critics.
yeah,
You're always gonna have those purist critics that
it's
will
gonna be like,
complain about shit that got
yeah,
nothing to do with the damn show.
mm-hmm.
And
And
of course, just like last season, they're mad because it wasn't an exact copy of the games. And I'm like, dude, it's not
and
gonna.
and here's the thing. I wouldn't even say to a point, understand, but I just realized this. Okay, much like how when a, a movie is made that's adopted from a book, okay, there's going to be stuff that is different in the movie than in the book because in the book it's written, so there's a lot more they have to expand upon, but in movies it's more visual, so they have to
Right,
accommodate for that.
right.
And while yeah, the 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 purist fans would like an exact frame by frame, shot by shot, accurate portrayal of the game, while you can adopt the story and adopt the story of the game, sometimes that accuracy, it doesn't translate well into real life. So you have to accommodate
Yeah.
for that. And it's like the same thing with the I heard once about with Street Fighter, the Street Fighter movie that's coming out, and saying that, oh, Cody Rhodes ruined Guile because whenever Guile does his banana kick, he does it, crouching and stationary, but Cody was running and he did a
How you know somebody?
said
How are you going to be able to make it look
said
so
how
realistic that somebody could do a banana kick
yeah,
crouching
but
and
crouching
just
and it has to
suddenly
be
out of nowhere,
stationary. Yeah,
no preparation whatsoever? I'm just going to go whoop.
yeah. So I mean, but you're saying that the only way that Guile does is banana kick is that he has to sit, he has to prep for it, he has to wait, and then as opposed to Cody Rhodes that just ran and did it.
Right,
When you're in the middle of a fight, it's, it happens. You can't just like sit crowd and just be like, all right, left, right, up, down. You can't
right,
you can't be thinking of like that. So you got to run and jump.
right.
So and there's little nitpicky things like that. People, it's just it ruins it for the ones that are just like
Just
myself. It's
enjoying it.
like that enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
like I mean,
It, it,
if you saw this shit in the '90s, you would be mad because how great the game was, but how horrible the movie is
right,
because it just didn't translate well because they were trying to do they tried so far of a variation that it didn't capture the essence of the game. The
right,
only one that came close to it was Mortal Kombat. Was the first Mortal Kombat,
right.
and then the shit show of Annihilation came out, and then
Yeah.
you
Well,
know,
well, let's put it like this. Annihilation was fun to watch, but it was still a bad movie.
yeah, I mean it had some redeeming qualities, and it was bad, but it was funny.
Yeah,
And so that's why I excuse it, I tolerate it, I wouldn't say I like it, because I
Right.
don't, but it's
I don't know
as
what.
far as like video game, I mean, it's funny to watch it, so it has some redeemable qualities. And I
Yeah,
will say,
I don't know what podcast it was, but somebody said that with Johnny Cage did his little shadow kick. It's like they copied and pasted him and then dragged him across the screen.
they did. That's exactly what it did. It's like they just they photoshopped him, and it's like photo.
Just dragged him across the street.
It's like I can see it too, because I mean the video editors like they said, okay, freeze that, cut them out, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, make those a little bit lighter as it fades out,
Yeah.
and then just go straight across with it.
Jeez.
And the
Yo,
thing is, and
so
it's like and you can see it's like little stuff like that is is why Annihilation kind of failed, because you see clearly it was rushed.
mm,
It was
they
clearly
literally killed.
rushed.
First of all, you recast like what, two cast members?
Yeah.
Why I don't know. And
Well,
then
see, here's the
you
thing. They
kill
read the
off
script.
Johnny Cage.
Here's the thing. They probably read the script. And was like, nah. I, I mean, I still got enough to pay rent this month, so I'm good. I don't, I don't need this movie.
Right, right. They literally said, you know what? We're gonna
But
recast everybody. Then we're gonna kill Johnny Cage. First, not even the
uh-huh.
first 5 minutes in the movie.
Yeah, and
Um,
like I said, they
really,
tried
Johnny
to,
Cage?
and I say they tried to kind of do the same with Annihilation as they did with the first one by killing someone off at the beginning, and then
Some people love the character as well.
yeah,
Like, who doesn't love Johnny Cage?
everybody loves Johnny Cage, man.
Exactly, exactly. You ain't even gotta
Everybody,
be Johnny Cage main, and you love Johnny Cage.
right?
He's just
You
one
know
of those
that
guys
be
that just like, yeah,
no, that'd be the same as somebody saying it's like, oh, the very first time I saw Mortal Kombat in the 90s and I saw Sub Zero rip somebody's head off, I was like, that's all right. You are lying.
right,
You are lying, sir. I will call you a liar to your face.
yeah.
If you say the very first time in a Mortal Kombat in the arcades, you watch and you saw and him rip the guy's head off with the spine dangling out there, and you say that, ah, eh, it's all right. You are lying.
You lying
You're
ass.
lying. That made
My
everybody want to
name
play
is
that game. The second they saw that, they said, I need to know how to do that.
Yeah. You had to learn. You had to learn the fatality. Anytime you picked up Mortal Kombat, you had to learn the fatality.
right?
This is
And then,
this is how it is. But yeah, I mean, I
mm,
look at so like I said, I look at this and like anytime I see a purist that wants something that's a literal exact copy, I'm like, dude, just I literally had to say this in a comment section one point because I guess somebody it was a clip from the season. I was like, let's watch this. Why not?
mhm.
And as I'm looking at this, everyone's complaining and saying the same shit over and over again. This is ass. This is trash. This is trash. And I literally put a comment down there to everyone who is saying this is trash. No one's forcing you to watch it. Shut the fuck up and go somewhere else.
So you can scroll on past,
You
you know?
don't have to look at it. Nobody's forcing you.
So you could easily just stop watching as you started watching, you know?
Yeah,
And the purist, man, they ruin everything.
they do. Anytime you have a fiction, a fandom, a piece of fiction
So
in there, and the fandom is
anything.
always going to come. You're going to have some that's going to be, supportive, like, hey, I like this, enjoy this. Then you're going to have these
Yeah.
purists that are hooting and hollering, throwing their hands up and angry and say, LARPing, motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. Like, but you
You
shut
know,
the fuck up.
like, well, actually, the character is supposed to be. a a crimson red, but they have it here as a ruby, and I just don't like that. This part is supposed to have. Get the hell out of here. Eat it.
I'd understand if it was literal ass like Dragon Ball Evolution.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going into forbidden territory. I'd understand if it was complete ass like that. But then again, you'd have to understand. At one point, I kind of understand. It's Dragon Ball. I don't see how
Mhm.
anybody could make that transition into a live action movie. It's impossible.
It's really hard. Like, I
It's,
mean, if you wanted to say, like do like an animated, like a 3D animated joint of it,
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, that'll work out great. You do it
To
in
be honest with you, if there was a 3D animation like that, then you
like
could
the
do
style,
whatever. But
yeah,
literal live action,
how was what was it? Final Fantasy. Final
yeah,
Fantasy Advent Children.
that movie was incredible.
Hmm.
I thoroughly enjoyed that
That one
movie.
was incredible. Now the first
It
one,
was
now there was the first Final Fantasy movie. It was it looked amazing.
right,
Story was meh, but it looked amazing.
right.
And what the hell?
Yeah,
What in the
we.
hell is this dog going on about? What is happening outside?
Hold
Probably
on, I'm
just a
hearing the dog.
delivery.
I am hearing the dog. Hold on, what's
And
going on?
yeah, yeah, it's just a delivery. God, FedEx
Hey,
dropping off a package, and she's going crazy. It
dog's
is
doing
what
his
it
job
is,
for
though.
me. Dog's doing his job. Dog's doing his job.
But yeah, she's just doing her job. She's doing her job. So
Yeah, you can't be mad about that.
I can't be mad about that. She's just
Well,
doing her
no,
job.
I'm thinking about literally um old media. What do you think? Now I'm thinking about this now. When we think about old media from back in the day that um was adapted into a live action and it just sucked, like Death Note, which was Netflix's first attempt at
Oh,
bringing the anime. It was Netflix's first attempt at bringing anime to um live action.
mm-hmm.
Obviously,
And
first of all, one of the main issues we had, of course, was the whitewashing of the cast,
of
which we all
course,
can agree was just a bad choice.
uh-huh.
We can also agree that the story writing, it was rushed. Some of the details about the Death Note was off, and
Uh-huh.
I think the only good thing about that was William Dafoe being cast as Ryu. That
That
was
is
good.
true.
That
Now
was good cast.
that because I mean, here's the thing.
William Dafoe
Willem Dafoe,
murdered murdered that.
because I mean you see the and I will give Netflix the credit on that. Their live action version of goddamn, I can never of Rio was it was extremely immaculate and detailed. And they put money into him. And Willem
Right.
Dafoe as the voice, man, that
They
that
definitely
that's in chills. Like that was one of those I don't know if I should trust you. I mean, you're saying everything that I kind of want to hear, but the way you're looking right now and the way you sound, it
yeah.
screams everything. I should not trust you.
Right.
However, if this book works the way that you say it does, and so far is working that way, um, you
You may not be
you gonna be in some
trusting.
work. You gonna be for some work.
Yeah. 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 Even how they left out some of the details, like and then the girl was just annoying. The girl they brought in, which I don't even know why they brought this character in.
Mhm.
She was fucking annoying.
And oh god,
I think they did one that was kind of decent. It was Bleach. They made it a movie,
okay,
but it actually was. pretty decent. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad. It was decent. They did the Full Metal Alchemist, um,
Hmm.
Brotherhood. I mean, which again wasn't bad. Like
Right.
the first movie they brought for the first movie, as far as voices come back, they did bring back Vic Mignogna, which I'm glad they let him do that at least for the first movie.
Right.
Because you know what he's dealt with, the accusations and all that. Which I'm sorry, I still stand with Vic. I don't think he did that. I'm just being honest. I don't think he did it. But continuing from that, I mean, those are pretty decent. Those were accurate. They did what they could. They put in what they could,
Yeah.
and it was they were actually pretty decent. And now they're doing Avatar. They've done One Piece. They're doing Devil May Cry. Um, I don't know if they're the one. I know someone is doing Ghost of Tsushima. I don't remember who it was. I think it was FX actually. Um, there's a lot of game
Oh.
media that's transitioning into live action. It's transitioning into um actual
Like a
fucking
yeah.
series or
And
movies, and they're getting better. I think they're actually starting
I
to
think
learn.
they yeah. I think a lot of time that the ones that are developing the movie and writing them out now are low key fans of it, are
Right.
fans of these properties. Because let's be honest. I mean,
Every time it's
Mortal
lately
Kombat.
before now.
Yeah, I mean, after Annihilation, I mean, everything that had to do with Mortal Kombat, shows, TV, movies, up until about Scorpion's Revenge, and it was all ass,
Yeah.
just all of it. Aside
Yeah.
from the games, which the games was just the only thing with the saving grace of that whole entire franchise were the games. And with Mortal Kombat, like the 2021, 2022,
Right.
it came out, and then we saw truly how accurate in live action, this could be, and from Scorpion, from the tale of Scorpion, of how, you know, he thought Sub Zero killed his family, but it's Quan Chi. Then
Right.
and then just going through, and then finally popping up at the end, defeating, defeating Sub Zero, and then Sub Zero becoming Noob Saibot,
Right.
and just kind of taking elements from all the games and the stories and making it into a cohesive story. And it's like we finally got it right,
Right.
and it's setting up for the tournament.
Right.
That's one thing that everybody was always in, that I read, that a lot of people were kind of divisive about, is that, oh, it didn't have anything about the tournament. It's not about the tournament. Blah blah blah.
The
The
title literally
movie,
says Scorpion's Revenge.
yeah,
What the
and the whole time it's them setting up and getting ready for the tournament. That
right.
Mortal Kombat was them setting up for the tournament, training for the tournament, recruiting for the tournament. Explicitly said that in the movie. This is not the
Mm-hmm.
tournament movie yet. This is just them getting ready for the tournament
Yeah.
and figuring out, what the hell is going on. Why is there all of a sudden now this particular tournament is so different than the ones in the past? The whole nine. And you just
Yeah.
paid attention to the movie, man.
Right. If you paid attention, first and foremost, this damn, we literally have a subject all of a sudden. Is the fucking purists. How much we hate purists, man.
Uh,
Because literally, if you look at anything that is involving even just not even just purists, just grifters, period. Anything that is involving media of a fandom, and you got these certain people who just hate for no good reason, just to other than to hate, just for love of the game.
uh-huh. Yeah.
They are the main ones that will destroy a fucking fandom.
Just
There were, I
and
think, there
just
were people. And look, I'm not against anything LGBT. But I remember it was people like a while back. People were against the idea of Deku from My Hero Academia being straight and being in love with Ochako and her being in love with him, when they wanted him and Bakugo together, to the point where they were sending death threats to the studio and the author because it was not happening. And then when they put the chapter out where these two actually, the final chapter where these two get together, they're seeing how they're disappointed, how hurt they are, how and just upset. Like, bro, first and foremost, they literally established that what the second, third fucking episode that this was going to be a thing with these two,
like,
that they were going to be a couple, they were going to fall for each other. We knew this shit,
yeah. Like,
and
why
then you know
y'all
what?
acting weird about it?
And then of all
Like,
things, you're mad because Deku didn't get together with his childhood bully.
again, why y'all acting weird about it?
Man, every almost every
Like the fan,
again, we're not against LGBT, but almost every gay fandom that wants to ship, they always pick the weirdest ships. Even with Devil May Cry, they were shipping Dante and Virgil, Dante and Nero. Like, that's his brother,
that's his
that's
brother.
his nephew.
Like,
Ew,
ew.
that's his literal twin fucking brother. What is wrong with you? Gross.
Like, that is disgusting. Ew.
Hold on. Now the Devil May Cry hetero people ain't safe either, because y'all was shipping Dante with Trish. And if anyone who doesn't know Devil May Cry fandom, you can look up Trish from Devil May Cry. This is a literal copy of Dante's mom, a demon copy of his mom. You thirsting after Trish, you're thirsting after Ava, Dante's mom.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Don't get me wrong, Trish is hot.
Yeah, but
She is definitely one of the hottest ones in the game.
exactly. But
But I don't want her with Dante. I'd rather she be with someone, just random person. Not Dante, not Virgil. Damn sure not Nero, because he's way too old for his ass.
mm-mm,
Just
mm-mm.
no. No.
There's just
No.
just some rando. Not not anybody related. Just ew.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. Y'all ship y'all basically shipping family together. That's
Like the ugh,
me. Yeah.
ugh.
I
That's
can't
just
with some of them.
gross.
The
Like some of
shipping
y'all
the
like
shipping don't even make sense. I would don't make sense. It's like with Final Fantasy. The Final Fantasy 7, and the minute I said that, you should already know where I'm going. You should already
nope,
know.
nope, nope,
Yep,
nope.
that's there. That's a ship. That's a ship. That's a ship.
Mm-mm,
That's a ship.
mm-mm,
You already know
mm.
what I'm finna say. That's a ship. Final Fantasy 7, you know that's a ship. Why that's a ship? I don't know. Not even because of again, not because it's a gay parent, but because the relationship between the two. Why?
No,
You killed my mom, burned down my village. Drop your
no,
pants. What the fuck?
no. We don't do that here. We don't like that here.
No,
We ain't
we
about
don't.
that life. Nah,
No, 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 no,
nah.
no.
Some of y'all need
I would
therapy.
rather see
A
Barrett
lot,
with Sid.
a lot of the ones like that, especially the purists, they need therapy. You all need therapy. Okay,
Hmm.
I want to say it's a great thing. Therapy is. Go to therapy.
Yeah,
Please do.
that's not natural, man. That's not. Oh my god,
That's not.
why? Ugh.
That's not ill. That's ill. That's ill.
Yes, he literally killed his mother and burned down his village.
Okay.
Drop your pants.
Ugh. Ugh. Nope. Y'all weird. Y'all weird.
It's like I told you about the whole Genshin Impact situation I had, right? Because I tried Genshin Impact years ago. Somebody wanted to ship two stepbrothers. When I said no to it, they led me to a world boss where I was under leveled. I was like level 10, 20, or whatever. This is a level
Uh-huh.
50, level 60 boss. They led me to this, like they was going to help me out with it. I'm like, oh, okay, just help me out. So what do you think about this pairing? It's like, aren't they brothers? That's weird. They left and let me to die.
That's bullshit. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, it's again,
that's that's bullshit. That
nothing is
is.
wrong with a gay pairing at all. Nothing is wrong with that. But understand
You know,
who you're picking.
please do, because it it's odd. It's
Yeah.
odd because I think a lot. Some people they just see the characters and they don't think about how these characters are in relation to each other. They don't think that, oh, this is a brother and sister, brother and brother, brother and nephew, he- cousins. They don't think about that. You know what I mean?
Yes, they may be pretty
George,
people. They
how's it
may be
going,
pretty
man?
people.
Said you surviving
Hey,
out
what's
there
up?
at the in laws? You doing all right, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
You
But no,
surviving out there, George?
I'm definitely saying this. Like again, I have no problem with a gay pairing. No problem whatsoever. It doesn't bother me. What it bothers me is when the pairing don't match.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm sorry. Why
Like
would you want to pair Dante and Virgil when
why?
they're twin brothers?
Yeah.
Why would you want to pair Dante or Virgil with Nero? That is Dante's nephew and Virgil's son.
Again,
Trish
I don't
is
think
a
that
literal clone of their
of his
mom.
mom. It's like, and a lot of times I don't think they could think about the relation like that, and maybe some of them do, and that's just what that may be their motivation for it. Even if that is, that's even weirder.
I'm
And
scared
some
to
people
know.
may not even think about that relation. They just look at the character and say, "Oh, I like Dante. Oh, I like Virgil. Oh, I want to see them together." Without thinking is that, oh, they are twins. Or some part they willingly overlook certain dynamics, and that probably be one.
Mm,
But it's those ones that do it because of they're twins. That do it because that's his nephew.
forbidden
Does
love
it
type
because
shit.
that's
Like,
his son, or do it because that's his mom.
they're
Gross.
into the forbidden loves. Stop. This is
No,
not
it's like
right. You'll give
So
people
we
nightmares.
don't do that. We don't do that here.
Can't imagine. Like literally. Okay, so you know the thing I'm writing, and you seen the rival with one of the main characters, right? The one thing I'm afraid of is if this gets attention, if it gets a fandom, I'm afraid somebody's gonna want these two to be together. And I'm like, I'm gonna get death threats because I'm like, no, no,
It's like no, ew,
no,
no.
that's no. If you look at the relationship, if you look at the relationship between these two, like, no, it's not, no. But no,
But
I'm full like this. Fandoms in any space, whether it's gaming, anime, whatever. A lot of those fandoms can actually ruin a fandom
yeah,
so quick, so quick.
it could turn toxic real quick.
Yeah,
Like,
especially if you try to put something in
mm,
like into a live action. I'm waiting for the day somebody like decides, hey,
mhm.
we're gonna do what is it? We're gonna take something like Zenless Zone Zero or one of these little gacha games, or we're gonna take Tomb Raider, and we're gonna take Zero Dawn, and we're gonna make a shipping that makes no sense. They're gonna probably want to ship Aloy with Silence. I'm like, no. If
You
you played
know,
the game, you know what Silence is. He's not. I wouldn't say he's a bad guy, but he's not a good guy either. and he's betrayed her way too many times to the point where she has threatened many times to put an arrow or spear in his throat.
It's like in Wreck-It Ralph, you say he's a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
Yeah,
He's the
okay.
bad guy,
So
but he's the bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
he's okay. So he's like he's a complicated character. Let's put it that. First of all, uh, oof, he's one of those characters where you know he's not a good dude. He has no morality, but
Sometimes he'll do the right
he
thing,
serves himself, but
but
he'll do
sometimes
the right thing
he'll
if
do the
it
right
serves
thing,
him.
and very rarely it be for the right reason. But
Right,
for the most part, it's for himself.
right. That was like with the Forbidden West. Actually, I don't even have to go for Forbidden West. You could do Zero Dawn. Just he's the villains. He was there on their side way before the game started, but it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't until he realized what they were doing and what they were
Okay.
planning. It wasn't until they say, "Oh, well, they're going to kill him," that he was like, "He's bugging out." And then you're asking like, "Oh, you're really trying to?" I guess you're just trying to make things up. Like, no, if I had the opportunity, I'd do it again. I just do it differently.
Right.
Then when it came to the
Mm.
second game, he again constantly over and over backstabbing Aloy, so and self-serving, trying to do and then he's like, at first he was like, when it came to the what do they call it? The fucking fuck I don't know, fuck I
The
don't
fucking, the fucking, the fucking, the fucking.
know. Oh, the Zeniths, the Far Zeniths. Okay, when it came to them, he wanted to take them down so he could get their ship because he knew there was a rogue AI that was coming
Mhm.
to Earth and would have wiped everyone out.
All right.
But he helped them take down the Far Zeniths. But it wasn't until he realized that he was offering Aloy, "Hey, I'm not trying to take you. I ain't trying
Right.
to
Exactly, George. An
force
anti-hero.
you to
Yeah.
anything. Unlike this bitch. I'm offering this olive branch. I'm not trying to force it on you. There's
Hmm.
no saving this
Yeah.
planet. Yeah, an anti-hero. You can say that. But he's like, "Hey, I'm offering you a chance to leave, like to be safe, to literally survive this." She's like, "No, I'm good." And he was about to leave till he looked back and like, "Fuck it, y'all gonna need help. I'll help you."
True. True. Facts.
I mean, dude was a
Oh
fucking
man.
okay. I'm put like this: for someone, if you look at Zero Dawn, the world of Horizon, it
Hmm.
is primitive. Besides the machines, is pretty much everyone's pretty much primitive to it because, of course, information was wiped out by pretty much the big villain of it all, who's already dead, who's supposed to be dead, um, who wiped out all human history, all human knowledge, and literally, oh my god, it wasn't until the second one I realized how far this shit went. When this dude really, that term where if you don't learn from the past, you're doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
This
Hmm.
motherfucker wiped out everything. People like cultures, languages, literally all over the world. Everybody spoke English.
Like,
No matter what
he's
tribe
like,
you're in,
he's
everybody
like,
speaks
okay.
English.
It's like we ain't repeating shit this time. Everybody go.
Yeah. And the
I ain't
only reason he
repeating.
did that was because he didn't want anybody to realize the reason the world is destroyed and fucked up the way it is because of him.
Said, yeah, again. I ain't going through this shit again. Everybody going.
Yeah.
All
Swear,
right, man.
Josh.
Yeah, yeah, George. Swear, John. Yeah.
Shit. But no, okay, hold on. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this
All
one
right.
out. Like,
Here you go. Here, George.
Killing me, Smalls! Killing me, Smalls! Killing me, Smalls! Killing me, Smalls! Killing me, Smalls!
There you go.
but no, okay. Let me get okay. back to what I'm trying to say. This is a one moment where I was looking at this. I was like, okay, this dude. This is one of the moments where people like him exist right now. Is when they'll look at everything they did wrong,
Mm-hmm.
the mistakes that was obviously there. They ignored it, and now everything's going to shit. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to blame someone else. They're trying to erase the fact that this is blood on their hands. Because when you look at what happened in the Horizon world, he literally created robots. Yeah, first off, no, not Thanos. Well, Thanos can count too in a way, but he literally put what was his name? Oh wait, Ted Farrow. Ted Farrow, that's his name. He literally created a machine that feeds on biomass. It's a war machine. He's made plenty of them.
Okay.
They all feed on biomass in order to repair themselves. There was one miscalculation right there that he was told about. Completely ignored it. That miscalculation literally became the death of all humanity. Everyone tried to. No one could find a way to stop it. No one could find a way to put an end to it. There was literally no stopping this. So they were like, "Oh, we're all going to die, but at the very least, we could give life a second chance." Thus, we come up with Elizabeth Sobek, who creates Zero Dawn. And Zero Dawn is basically creating an AI named Gaia that will take genetic samples of every human on Earth, mix them all together, and then create human life. Create machines that help repair the atmosphere, the biosphere, and all that. Have a function where she has all of human intelligence, all human knowledge, history, and all that. Restore some plant life, some animal life, some plant life. This was literally her job. And then, should anything go wrong, she has pretty much like a reset button. It's like a delete button. Start over, try again. It would erase everything, and she just started from scratch.
Okay, all
right. This dude, before it even launches, before she even gets to a guy even gets to a job, this motherfucker comes in. This is after Elizabeth's dead. Literally transports sense of transmission to the Alphas, saying that he has wiped out the Apollo function, and knowing that they could just repair it, he literally suffocates them in a closed space, taking out all the air, kill the Alphas. Meanwhile, this motherfucker has a bunker in Thebes, in California, I think Nevada. Has a bunker.
All right.
Where he grabbed a couple of people there, right? Has a doctor to work on gene splices so he doesn't age.
Hey man,
he's got a couple of girls to be his. He's got some women to be his fucking hero. Well, but anytime somebody found out that it was him that did it, he kills him.
He sounds like he's a hootenanny at a party. Sounds like Ra's al Ghul with extra steps.
A real piece of work. But he got what he's coming to him because them experiments didn't go so well. His whole body started mutating to the point where it was like a big old mass of flesh. His intelligence was gone. He's got the brain of a fucking animal. And then by the time, because his whole plan was, I'm gonna live long enough so Liz's children, the next set of humans, will have somebody to lead them. So you basically want to be a god. Well, when they found your ass, they burned your ass alive.
That's everybody always wants to be a god. Yeah. They all want to be a god. Yeah. Nobody ever just wants to just take over a city anymore. Nobody just wants to rob a bank. They all want to be a god.
Right. Yeah.
Like the Genesis device, yeah.
Yeah.
Like everybody, like nobody just wants to say, hey, I rule Main Street. Ain't nobody coming to this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
So
wild. It's
like,
wild.
so
It's
I'm in
always
this
like this
corner.
one. Yeah, it's just one thing that's always there in media at any time. There's always somebody with like a god complex. Like what was it that Asura's Wrath? If I remember, it was the final boss of the DLC. He said this to him. There's always this one person that wants to rule the world and want others to do what they can't do for themselves. It's always somebody.
Uh-huh.
Always some. Whether it's in gaming, whether it's in anime, a TV series, even in real life, there's always somebody with this damn god complex.
And
And each time they
so I
crash and
mean,
fall hard.
whatever happened to just your basic regular schmegular bank robbers? Everybody wants to take over the universe now.
Yeah,
Whatever
but
happened to
dude,
just bank robbers? And why? If somebody robs a bank, what are you gonna do with the money?
right.
What can you do with it?
I'd rather
What
somebody do what
you gonna do?
Mojo Jojo did the moment he took over the world. When he actually, that was the funniest fucking thing. That was the funniest fucking thing. Mojo Jojo from Powerpuff Girls finally took over the world somehow by taking the key to the world. And everybody's thinking he's gonna do the worst shit. And the first thing I'm gonna do is overrule the world. I'm gonna end world hunger. I'm gonna stop our wars. I'm gonna bring peace treaties to everybody, and everybody gets a free puppy.
Like, how come you didn't take over sooner? Like,
Even the girls were like, "Wait, what?
that 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 was your whole plan?
Really? You
Why did
can't
we even
spend
try
money
to
on
stop you?
general. That does make Robin Banks pointless. You got a lot. You can't
Yeah, you
spend
got to
Mark
launder it.
bills.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
because you can't spend the
that's
mark
too much
bills. So
work.
it's like,
No,
what can you do with it? Because I
that's
mean,
just
it's
that's
not
too much
like,
work.
yeah, because I mean, it's not like you can take it and then go to Walmart and go on a shopping spree. You know what I mean? Not that you can't. I mean, you go to a strip club or something like that, but I mean,
Yeah, I don't think a strip club's gonna kill.
strip club's not going to care, and wherever that gets spent, that's their problem. If you want to look at it like that, but
Yeah, I just damn. That's a good point.
there's not a lot you can do with that. If you rob a bank, there's not a lot you can do with that.
That's actually gotta get unmarked bills from John the Director. That is true. Yeah, that's too much work.
Yeah.
That's
So I don't think like a lot of bank robbers in you know like TV movies that we saw they really thought that out.
yeah.
I mean, unless they did, unless they had all that shit planned out, and then
Maybe they might have all
all.
that planned, but like when you really think about that shit, everyone says like, "Oh, I need to rob Robert Vegas," something like that. Like you can't. These are unmarked
So it's like,
bills.
how? Why?
You can't spend it.
Like, what are you gonna do with it? Like, what
Yeah,
can you do with it?
right.
I mean, it's not like you can put all that on a Cash App card and then go wild. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's again, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I don't
Maybe it's
know.
just me. Maybe I'm just lazy about that. But when I
But
really,
yeah, stuff like that. It makes a great video game. You know what I mean?
it was
Try
yeah,
to
Payday
catch.
was fun. Payday's fun. Payday's fun.
True.
Well, I gotta play that. I won't play it now, but I'm about to lay down a little bit. But I do want to play that at some point. We got okay. So like we said before, we do actually have a couple of new members, but it doesn't like they're going to be able to join us today. We'll try to figure something out. We're still trying to get our schedules and everybody's get schedules together and figure that out. But yeah, we got a
But
few
yeah.
members.
So
Um, we're working on that,
next
sorting things out.
next few episodes, this is kind of like a meet and greet with
Yeah, the
everybody
next episode will definitely be that.
that's in the Discord.
Yeah,
And want to be a part of the gaming crew and everything.
yeah,
That's what this episodes are, just kind of a meet and greet for everybody. Say, hey,
yeah. What? You know,
hey, I'm this person.
yeah,
This my this
yeah.
favorite game. This is what I love to do. You know, blah 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 blah. You know, stuff like
Yeah,
that. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's the whole goal. But we're definitely gonna be working on figuring out who's available because we might do more episodes. When and if we have time. Um, Most likely because of my schedule, because of the whole overtime and everything, trying to work shit out. We're trying to make sure we can do things for everybody, so everybody gets some time to get these shine or whatever. There may be sometimes where I'm available and he's not, or he's available and I'm not. One of us will try to work this out, and again, we're just trying to make sure we get everybody's schedule working around because we're all in different states, different time zones. So we're figuring shit out basically, which we will eventually. But over the coming episodes, because we're about to wrap this up, over the coming episodes, we're going to bring in different members, um, different people from our Discord that are gamers or one part of the community, one part of the team, and they're going to introduce themselves, show themselves. We've got a few streamers. We got a one that was a streamer, is a voice actor, audiobook narrator. We got a few people there already, so we're just gotta work shit out with everybody. This episode, we're just keeping the schedule up. We was hoping to get somebody here, but we couldn't get anybody right now, which is okay. We didn't really do much organizing, but we're gonna work on that. So if you guys are watching, whatever, we're gonna work on it with you guys and figure things out with y'all. Because
yeah,
we love y'all. We want y'all to be a part of this. Yeah.
And so on that, we're gonna go ahead and things, and we'll see you all next week. So
Yep.
for anybody that is in the Discord, you know, yeah, if you're not able to make it, then just plan on coming. We'll be here, and everybody here. Like I said, next few episodes coming up, it'll be just us introducing ourselves to each other.
Before we leave.
George says, I never understood Davros and Doctor Who. If he and the Daleks ruled the universe and shaped it to their design, what happens next? Exactly.
That's a good point.
Exactly.
That is a very
Are they going to make
point.
everybody a Dalek? Or are they just going to exterminate the entire universe where it's only the Daleks?
That is a very good point.
Because a lot of I don't think they fully thought out their plan. They kind of had a delusional Dalek utopia, but I don't think they truly fully thought out like how that utopia would look.
Yeah,
much like that, they have a romanticized version of their head of what they want it to be, which is essentially everything now is just except everybody that they hate gone. But I'm realizing it's not going to work out that great, homeboy. It's not.
That's a good point. That's a really good point.
But that's an excellent question. And that's something we can answer next week.
Yeah. We'll dive into that.
We will do that. Yes. We'll dive in that a little bit more. And so, George, if you're able to be in next week, because I know you are. I know what you're know what you're doing, man. You're suffering right now, my friend. You're suffering, and I feel for you, and I understand.
Yeah.
No, I don't understand. I'm trying to say that so I can try to relate. Just because I know you're miserable right now, man.
Yeah.
I know you're miserable.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to say it loud, just in case.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm guessing.
Try to say it low, just in case people are listening.
Yeah, I'm guessing something happened, and I'm being respectful. I'm being respectful about it.
I'm just messing with you, George. I'm just messing with you, man. But yeah, we go to and end this, and we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, y'all take care.
Everybody, take care. We'll see you then.